Are you saving enough money for your age right now? Be honest for a second. If you're in your 20s, should you already have thousands of dollars saved up? If you're in your 30s or 40s, are you ahead of the curve or falling behind? The truth is, most Americans don't even know how much they should have saved by every stage of life. And this confusion keeps people stressed, paycheck to paycheck, and unprepared for the future. But don't worry, I'm going to break it down step by step. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how much money you should aim to have saved by your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and even 60s, plus the strategies to actually get there, even if you're starting late. So grab a notebook, because this might just change the way you look at money forever. Let's face it, most Americans are behind on savings. According to Bankrate, 57% of Americans can't cover a $1,000 emergency with their savings. The Federal Reserve reports that 1 in 4 adults has no retirement savings at all. Even among people in their 40s and 50s, many are living paycheck to paycheck with less than $10,000 saved for the future. That's not just a number, it's stress. It's the feeling of being trapped at a job you hate, scared that one medical bill or layoff will wipe you out. And here's the hard truth. If you don't have a clear savings target by age, you'll always feel lost. It's like driving with no GPS. You'll waste time, make wrong turns, and never know if you're on track. Now imagine this. You're 50 years old, thinking about retirement, and you realize you don't even have enough saved to cover a single year of expenses. What happens then? You're forced to keep working until 70 or even 75. You rely on Social Security alone, which averages around $1,900 a month, barely enough to cover rent in many cities. You cut back on the life you dreamed of. No travel, no freedom, just survival. And here's the kicker. Most people don't realize they're behind until it's too late. Why? Because no one told them the actual numbers they should aim for at each age. But that changes today. Let's break it down age by age. I'll share the realistic savings targets based on expert recommendations, and then I'll show you strategies to hit those numbers. Age 20s, building the foundation. By age 30, aim to have 1 times your annual salary saved. If you make $50,000 a year, the goal is to have $50,000 saved by 30. This isn't just retirement savings, it includes emergency funds, investments, and any employer 401k contributions. Your 20s are when you have the greatest advantage, time. Even small amounts invested now grow massively thanks to compound interest. If you invest just $200 a month starting at age 22, by 60 you'll have over $500,000, assuming a 7% average return. Wait until 32 to start? You'd only have $250,000. Save at least 20% of your income, 10% for retirement, 10% for short-term goals. Take advantage of employer 401k matches. It's free money. Avoid high-interest debt like credit cards. It kills your ability to save. Age 30s, growing momentum. By age 40, aim to have 3 times your annual salary saved. Example, if you earn $70,000, the goal is $210,000 by 40. Your 30s are when expenses rise. Marriage, kids, buying a home. But it's also when your income typically increases. The trick is to avoid lifestyle inflation and put those raises towards savings. Fidelity reports that the average 35-year-old has only around $30,000 saved, far below the recommended one-time salary. But those who contribute consistently to their 401k are often 5 to 10 years ahead of their peers. How to do it? Automate investments. Set it and forget it. Prioritize retirement accounts first, 401k, Roth IRA, then taxable brokerage accounts. Keep at least 3 to 6 months of expenses in an emergency fund. Age 40s, the critical decade. By age 50, aim to have 6 times your annual salary saved. Example, if you make $80,000, that's $480,000 by 50. Why this matters? Your 40s are often called the make or break decade. If you're behind here, catching up gets harder. But the good news, you may be at your highest earning year. The average 45-year-old in the US has around $100,000 saved, according to Vanguard. But to be on track, they'd need closer to $400,000. That's the gap we need to close. How to do it? Max out retirement contributions, $23,000 for 401k in 2024, plus catch-up contributions, if eligible. Eliminate high-interest debt aggressively. Start thinking about college savings for kids, but don't sacrifice your retirement for it. Age 50s, catch up and prep mode. By age 60, aim to have 8 to 10 times your annual salary saved. Example, if you earn $90,000, that's $720,000 to $900,000 by 60. Why this matters? Retirement is no longer a distant idea. It's around the corner. corner. This is when people panic if they're behind, but there's still time. Many people underestimate their needs. A Gallup poll found that most Americans think they need around $500,000 for retirement, but in reality, the average retiree spends $50,000 a year. That means a 20-year retirement could easily cost $1 million. How to do it? Take advantage of catch-up contributions. At 50 plus, you can put an extra $7,500 into your 401k and an extra $1,000 into an IRA each year. Shift some investments towards safer assets, but keep growth potential, a mix of stocks and bonds. Pay off your mortgage if possible. It reduces your monthly expenses in retirement. Age 60s and beyond, the finish line. At retirement, 65 plus, aim for 10 to 12 times your annual salary saved. Example, if you made $100,000, the goal is 1 to 1.2 million saved. Why this matters? This isn't about being rich, it's about freedom. Having enough saved means you decide when to retire, not your job or your health. According to the Federal Reserve, the median retirement savings for Americans 65 plus is only $164,000. That's far below what's needed. No wonder so many retirees struggle. How to do it? Plan your withdrawals. Follow the 4% rule. Withdraw 4% of your portfolio each year to make it last 25 plus years. Consider delaying Social Security to maximize benefits. Keep healthcare costs in mind. Fidelity estimates the average couple will spend $315,000 on healthcare in retirement. Strategies to stay on track. Set automatic transfers to savings and investments. Track your net worth. What gets measured gets managed. Avoid lifestyle creep. Don't let every raise turn into higher spending. Invest consistently, even during market downturns. Get financial education. Watch channels like this one. Read and learn. So now you know, by your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and beyond, there are clear savings milestones to aim for. But remember, these numbers aren't meant to stress you out. They're meant to give you a roadmap. Even if you're behind right now, the best time to start saving was yesterday. The second best time is today. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, share this with a friend who needs a financial wake-up call, and subscribe for more videos that will help you take control of your money and your future. Your financial freedom is built paycheck by paycheck, choice by choice. So start today, and your future self will thank you.